Okay, welcome back to Physical Science Online. Today we're going over the four-step method for solving three-variable equations. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that statement. Three-variable equations we will often do in physical science, and the four-step method is a way to streamline that, get partial credit, and really help those of you, especially that struggle with these three-variable equations. So that's our purpose today. I am using from our practice problems number 1 from the back side of the page, which I know it's kind of hard to read because of how I have the Zoom set up. So I'll just read it for you. A piece of wood has a mass of 200 grams and a volume of 400 milliliters. What is the density? Four-step method starts out with step number 1, which is just write down all of your information that you were given. So this one's really easy. It says a mass of 200 grams. Your other indication is that grams is a measure of mass. So that's another way to pick that up if it doesn't say it directly. And then it says that volume equals 400 milliliters. And it even says, what is your density? So density is your unknown. That's step 1 of the four-step method. Write down all the information that you're given, including your unknowns. That way it becomes really clear which version of the equation you need, because step 2 is to pick the right version of the equation. And the right version is the version that has your unknown all by itself. This one happens to be really easy. It's our original density equation. So density equals mass divided by volume. Step 2. Step 3 is then to plug everything in. So density is my unknown. It just stays at a D. But my mass is 200 grams. And my volume is 400 milliliters. Make sure that you include units in step 3. Even those of you that feel super confident in solving these three variable equations, we do require to receive partial credit that you have your units included in step 3. That way we can see where you got your units for your final answer. So it really saves you some points if you at least start at step 3, even if you're feeling super confident. Then it's as simple as plugging it into your calculator. Density is going to equal 200 divided by 400, which is 0.5. We can go to 2 decimal places in science. And then grams divided by milliliters, that's why it's so important to have your units in step 3, so that I know what my units in the final step will be. Nothing cancels out between grams and milliliters, so my units for density this time are grams per milliliter. 0.5 grams per milliliter would be the full credit answer. And if anything went wrong before that, if you chose the wrong things or plugged them in wrong, showing your work is the only way to get partial credit. Otherwise, if you just tried to put down an answer and it was incorrect, you would not get some of those points. So make sure that you're just aware of that. And that's the four-step method for solving any three-variable equation that we cover this year in physical science. I guarantee you that we're going to cover quite a few of them. So it's good to get familiar with this. Hope that helps out. Have a good day.